¿Qué tal a todos? ¿Cómo están? Mi nombre es X y bienvenidos a un nuevo video por el canal. Estamos otra vez en Castlevania 2, bueno, Lord of Shadows 2. Hubo algunos problemillas antes de grabar, pero ya se resolvieron, así que vamos a que nos den una golpiza o a darla, depende. Si escuchan un gato, es el gato, bueno, es mi gato, es algo. Ok, a ver, así. Quédate, canal.
Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness.
Simón. Ok, la verga, vamos a ver. Ven acá pues.
Back to hell, demon.
Ay, no sé, ¿en serio? Otra vez. Quédate.
You are going to die.
¿Cómo es posible que me haya alcanzado el primer ataque?
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Simón.
Come and face me. I will purge the world.
Teníamos alcance con el primer juego, después de unos cuantos golpes. Vale. Vale, espérate. A ver. Ah, que la... Aléjanos carne de más. Creo que es todo lo... Por lo menos el primer más pesado. Ah, que la fregamos. Acá. Si vamos a avanzar, lánzala. Está. Sí, cámara, hijo. Ay, madre. Está bien, no es porque lo escriba para ahorita. Uno, ay, no sé, sí, en serio. Se quedó. Sí, demonio que me estaba. Dios, ¿qué culpa tenía?
I will purge the world with your presence.
Ven para acá, maldito coyote. Ah, qué bueno. Déjame recuperar tantita vida, carajo. ¿No ven acá? Hijo. Ay, ven acá.
I will purge the world with your presence.
Ay, no seas, ¿es en serio? O sea... A
The
ver,
stench
ya.
of your soul is disgusting.
No seas... Ah. Ven acá.
I will purge the world with
¿Llame?
your presence.
Está hartando este sujeto. A ver. Espérame. Es en serio, o sea...
Tonight will be your last, Prince of Darkness.
Sí. Príncipe de las tinieblasillas.
I will purge the world with your presence.
Hola. Llega a estar cerca de la princesa. A ver, lánzala.
The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Bueno. No, estaba fuera de su alcance. Qué injusto este juego. Ay, ahora abajo.
Go, team.
sea, sí me puedo bajar una de vida, pero yo no puedo bajar casi nada. A ver, lánzala. El siguiente va a ser circular, así que... ¡Ah! No, el siguiente ataque va a ser circular, va a ser circular. ¡Ay! Cállate. Ya, pura cadena. Ahí está. Sí, lo que gustes, digas y mandes. Órale, culo. Ándale, desgraciado. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Qué va a hacer tu crucecita? Inofensiva.
Christus regnat. Christus ab omni malo te defendat. Maledictiat excommunicati daemones. In virtute storum factorum Dei
I was
nomini.
like you once. But your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Sabaoth, Agios, Inkiros, Athanatos, Jehovah, Adonai.
¿Y qué? No me hace nada, hijo.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy me. Because I am his chosen one.
Sí,
Ubi
lo dijo.
haec nomina et digna Dei. Praecipimus vobis, at quae legamus vos ut non habietus.
Prácticamente sí, o sea, al final.
Potestatem pestem.
O sea, si lo escoge, a final de cuentas, el dios de este güey, si lo escoge a él para ser su usuario, digámoslo así, porque lo reviven, o sea, literalmente regresa del más allá. ¿Vean? O sea, regresa del más allá gracias a la ayuda de su esposa. Y prácticamente tiene que vivir eternamente. Gracias también a la sangre que bebió de una de las vampiras. No recuerdo cómo se llamaba esa chava, pero sí. Ay, no van a regresar una cadena, o es la espada. O va a ser una espada. Algo tiene que ser, digo, se ve muy genial como para que no sea algo para eso. ¿Qué será? A empezar, ¿qué será? ¡Ah! ¿Es Alucard? Dime que sí es Alucard. Mira nada
In
más.
ages long past, there was once a warrior who was both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time forever. It is said that destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness.
Y sí, me costó matar a
But
todos.
before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is
Huevos.
written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, when newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The
Huevos.
Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play. Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father. Though he swore that he would not be like him, he would take the name Alucard.
Sabía que
He
era
would be a
Alucard.
force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula. But fate had something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and
Sabes,
his
culebra.
father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents.
¿Quién lo diría que es su
After
abuelo?
years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be.
No iba a ser el final, carnal. Hasta,
Dracula
¿crees?
would return.
Y claro, regresaría, culero. ¿No crees que es bonito que te entierren una daga? No. Pero me quedé ya de a 6. No quise hablar tanto porque me entretuve leyendo eso. Aquí dice que siglos después. Y bueno, ¿y quién pagó mi castillo? O sea, la sangre de todos los que mató este güey o qué show, porque digo, un castillo me imagino que ha de ser difícil de mantener, así que no creo que salga de gratis reconstruirlo, ¿eh? Nomás digo. Cámara, ya párate, huevón. Cámara. Míralo. Párate. Uy, estás muy delgado, calmado, viejito, calmado. Respírele, respírele. Oh, manches. Se hizo delgado con madre. A ver. Manches, me dejaron en los huesos, carnal. Tengo que admitirlo que los primeros minutos que estuve jugando ahorita son de los más interesantes. Yo creo que más interesantes que el primer juego. Digo, el primer juego cuando lo tenía en 360 en el Xbox, pues sí, no, me emocionaba y no me saltaba las cinemáticas, ni mucho menos los diálogos. Pero pues ya cuando lo terminé de jugar por cuenta propia y sin subirlo al canal y todo ese tipo de...
An unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness.
Será menos dinámico.
Zobek, where have you been all this time?
And what of you? Why have you been hiding all this time? Gabriel.
Don't you dare call me that. Isint Dracul.
Sí, que me dejaron viejo. La neta, hay que ser realistas. Este vato está más viejo que otra cosa.
Old friend.
Satan's acolytes are readying for his imminent return. Help me stop him. Or you and I will become his favorite pets. For all eternity.
Y darle con lo mismo, o sea... Mi castillo, que ahora es iglesia, qué show. Tenían que romper mi mural. Era necesario. Realmente era necesario. Aunque este ya se centra más en la era moderna. Carnal, ponte algo más decente, te va a agarrar un resfriado. Pues bueno, creo que lo voy a dejar por aquí, el primer episodio. Voy a seguir levantando un poquito y cuando pasen cosas más interesantes, pues tendrá que pasar lo que tenga que pasar y grabaré, ¿vale? Entonces, no olviden compartir, suscribirse y... ¿qué más? Ah, sí, darle like. Se me olvida. Entonces, pues, creo que de mi parte es todo. Nos vemos en la próxima. Bye, bye.